Hey, what's going on, collectors? It's Miguel here from Toy Quest 101, and on this episode of That Geek Statue Show, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the exclusive Diego Maradona statue from our friends over at Iron Studios that you could only find through Collectorzown, and that episode is going to start right now. Hey, welcome back, collectors. It's Miguel here as always, and welcome to this new episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101. Now, like I mentioned before, guys, on today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little different than we normally do because we're going to be covering a soccer legend. That's right. We're going to be unboxing and reviewing the exclusive Diego Maradona Iron Studios 1/10 scale statue that you could only find at Collectorzown, guys, if you are here in the United States. And of course, we're gonna have all the links in our bio to go ahead and purchase this as well. But if you're a soccer fan, man, this is a good one. And I'm really excited to obviously cover a legend. I'm not a huge soccer fan by all means, even though I'm rocking the Argentinian soccer jersey here. But guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to Toy Quest 101. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any toy reviews, statue unboxings, or any celebrity guests that might pop up on our show. Now, Diego Maradona was an Argentinian soccer legend who was widely regarded as one of the best players of all time. Diego led club teams to championships in Argentina, Italy, and Spain, and famously starred for the Argentinian team that won the 1986 World Cup. Now, guys, this is a legend in soccer, guys. I'm really excited to unbox and review this for you guys today on today's show. Now, soccer is obviously, arguably, one of the biggest sports in the world, especially overseas and in South America, guys. This is a soccer legend, especially for Argentina. And we have the Argentina statue here of Diego, which is really cool. And like I mentioned before, guys, this is exclusive only to Collectorzown here in the States. And that's the only place where you could find it, guys. So let's take a look at the box. First and foremost, I love the box. It's got the colors of Argentina here and of my jersey, which I thought was pretty cool. You see the up and close and personal picture of the statue here of Diego, which looks awesome. The number 10 on the side as well. You got the logo here of Iron Studios and of Diego, which I thought was pretty cool here with the number 10, which I absolutely love. But man, the art box is really cool, paying tribute to such an iconic legend of the sport. But I'm really excited to open this up. It's a really small box, so it's again a 1/10 scale statue. So let's go ahead and do that right now. right, guys, so Diego is out of the box and on the turntable, guys, and it's not really a big statue. Of course, this is a 1/10 scale statue, but this is about 7 inches tall. It came in 2 pieces, obviously the statue itself, the base, and even the accessory, which is the soccer ball, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But man, he looks really cool. Something that I do like right off the back is his stance. Obviously, he's running down the field, dribbling the ball, and when you guys see any of his documentaries on TV, or if you look any videos up of him actually playing, this kind of captures him perfectly because he does kind of run a little differently than other players with his hands kind of like towards the back and stuff. So this is a really cool look, and you got those really short shorts that they used to wear back in the day, and of course you got the old school you know, jersey with the collar, which is really cool too, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But again, they only made 700 pieces of these, guys, so this is extremely limited. And of course, if you're here in the States, you could only get it through our friend Marcos at Collectorzown, guys. Again, we're gonna have all the links in the bio of the video for you guys to go ahead and purchase as well. But I always am down to review something, especially when it comes to a legend. And Iron Studios has been doing a lot of sport statues as well, or icons. You know, obviously they did Anderson Silva for the UFC. Obviously Diego, they have a couple other, you know, statues as well when it comes to sports. So I'm really, you know, excited to, you know, talk about this statue and see what it's all about. So again, I'm not the biggest soccer fan at all, even though I do own a Argentina jersey of Messi. But man, this is really cool. I got to learn a lot about him. And man, he's very accomplished in the soccer world. A little bit of controversy outside of his personal life. But man, what a legend in the sport. Known for his dribbling, known for his attitude, his heart. Man, Diego was definitely a legend, especially for Argentina. Now, let's take a look at this statue itself. First, let's start off with the base. The base is very small and thin, but I do love the details that they did on this base to make it look like he's running down the field. You see here the turf or the grass with the white soccer line here as well. And I love the details that they have to create this and to make it look like it's a soccer field. Of course, we talked a little bit about that soccer ball. Now, there is no peg or anything like that. It's not even a magnet. There's like a little indentation here on the grass where the ball just kind of sits in like a little hole, but it's not going to go anywhere. So I do love that. And he is just, you know, being leveraged here by one of his legs. And he's kind of, again, running in that motion that we talked about that kind of captures him really, because he was really fast. But man, the statue and the paint applications and the pose, I think, look really cool. So let's talk about that pose, guys. Again, they captured Diego at his finest, man. He's always dribbling down that ball down the soccer field as fast as he can, battling anybody who comes against him. And you're gonna see here his shoes look really good. His cleats, the old school cleats, the black and white cleats. Even on the one that's on the back here, you're gonna see the spikes here, so they didn't miss any details or anything like that. You're gonna see his socks here with the padding here in the front as well. You got the baby blue stripes here for Argentina, and obviously their knee-high socks, and again that pad here in the front, which I thought was really cool. You see a little bit of weather damage here, like dirt and stuff, obviously because he's playing, so it's not like a pure white. So I really appreciated that as well. And you're gonna see the muscle definition in his thighs and where his knees are at, which again, just shouts out the sculpting. They did a really good job with that. The pants, the black pants, the short shorts that we talked about that they used to wear back in the day. Some of them still wear it now. But man, the wrinkles here on the pants and stuff, they really did a good job with the you know, sculpt here when they made these pants, because it does look like he's just wearing, you know, soccer pants, and it doesn't look like it's actually, you know, obviously made out of statue material. But man, it looks really good. Paint applications, obviously you got the black pants with, again, that baby blue and white stripe here on the bottom, and of course the famous number 10, which is not only his number, but it also signifies the position that he played. So that's really cool. So you're gonna see that 10 here on the right side of his short here, which is cool. Now, moving up to the jersey, that famous Argentinian jersey here. with the collar. I know some people are talking about like, you know, they don't wear collars and stuff, but back in the day they did. You're gonna see here the logo as well here on his chest. And here the captain's band here, which you can see here, which I thought that was cool that they added that to it too. And you're gonna see some of his bracelets here that he tended to use here and there. I think this statue is a combination of different times in his career. I don't really think that this is a specific statue where you could see him, you know, in a picture or anything like that. I mean, they nailed the pose, the jersey, you know, the captain's band, a couple other things, you know, the way he looks too. I just think they try to capture all the best moments of Diego and put it in one statue, and I think that's what we got here. So it's not really a specific moment in his life. It's just, you know, their interpretation of Diego, and I think they did a good job with it, right? Because when you're talking about sports legends, you know, there's different times in their careers that you could just remember, right? And I think here they just took everything that made him who he was and put it all in one statue, and that's what you got here with the jersey, with the collar, you know, again, the captain's band and stuff, his bracelets, those shorts. And let's look at his pose. It's a little bit of a younger Diego. Diego's, man, face has changed throughout the years. There's stubble. You're gonna see a little bit of stubble there too. His curls, sometimes his hair was a little shorter, sometimes his hair was longer. It all depends, but I think they captured him at a good moment here. It's more like a younger Diego. But man, this is such a cool statue. I love that he's more like again, dribbling down the field pose. I thought that was really cool. His head is up, you know, aiming towards the goal, and obviously the ball's to the side as well. But overall, I think this is a really cool statue, guys, especially if you're a soccer fan, which again, soccer is such a huge sport. And it's not crazy big, so this is good for like the office, great for a gift, guys. And man, you know, like I said, I love covering, you know, statues from legends and icons in sports. So this is definitely a really cool honor to take a look at a statue like this. Even though I'm not a huge fan of soccer or follow it, man, Diego was definitely a legend in the sport. And like I said, I even had a, you know, number 10 Messi jersey here from Argentina, so I rocked it. But man, this is a cool statue, guys. Again, I think it looks pretty neat. The price point's pretty good too. We're gonna have all the links in the bio of the video for you guys to go ahead and check it out. There's only 700 pieces to this statue. Once they're gone, they're gone. This is the Argentina version of this statue. Here in the States, you could only find it with our friend Marcos over at Collectorzown. Again, all the links in the bio of the video for you guys to check out. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This is a really fun statue for you guys to go ahead and get. And let us know in the comments, who was your favorite soccer player if you're a soccer fan? What do you think about this statue? What can they have done a little bit differently, or what would you have want them to do differently? But man, I think this nailed you know, his character and, you know, his image in a really good way, man. I love the pose. You know, obviously I was a fan of him, you know, with Argentina on the jersey from Argentina. I think that's awesome. But man, he looks really cool, guys. Let us know in the comments what you guys think, guys. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to Toy Quest 101. Special thanks to Marcos over at Collectorzown. And we'll catch you guys on another episode of Toy Quest 101. Bye, guys.